Hi everyone, and welcome to this first quick look at the BMC frame bag specifically for Roadmachine and URS. I have it right here. I picked it up from a BMC dealer. So first of all, let's check out the model number is 300-00875. That's the BMC part number in case you want to order it for yourself. And here we go. So I helped develop this frame bag when I was working at BMC up to August last year. I didn't see it fully completed yet because we were waiting for samples to come back from suppliers, and then at some point we were not very satisfied with a sample that a supplier sent, so we had to switch suppliers. Anyway, what was the point of this bag is to create something useful for the Roadmachine and the URS that have the integrated mounts right here. So they're spaced 64 millimeters apart, standard bottle cage spacing. And we wanted to create something that was very much within the aesthetics of BMC. So extremely simple, just basically a beam shape with an angled cutoff at the edge. So yeah, kind of different from what you would see with most top two bags, which have like a curvy shape or something like that. We really didn't want that. We wanted it to fit the aesthetic of the Roadmachine and the URS perfectly. So yeah, that's why we chose a shape like this. The reason why it's not super high is because we wanted to make sure that it's still flush with the stem if you ride in a slant position where you have a very low top cone and then no spacers at all. Right now this bike is running the ICS Aero cockpit with the ICS Aero handlebars. But it has the high top cone, so that's about a 32 millimeter height for this product, but it drops down to about 8 millimeters when you go for the low top cone. So that's why you see that my stem is, well, considerably higher than the top of the frame bag, but in the lowest situation this would be completely flush. Anyway, so let's have a closer look at the bag itself. Comes with the mounting screws. We have some nice water resistant zips on top that also go into this little little pouch here. You can zip it up, undo the zip all the way to the back, so you have, you know, pretty good accessibility to the bag. Then there is also in the front a little exit port that allows you to route a USB cable to, for example, a power bank if you're going on really, really long rides, or you want to use your phone for navigation or stuff like that. You can fit a nice big power brick in there and route the USB cable through there. Pretty nice. So the thing about this bag is that the zip doesn't go all the way to the front, but one of the mounting holes, as you might be able to see, is pretty far to the front, which allows us to bring the bag, well, quite close to the back of the stem and make it look pretty well integrated. It's a big theme at BMC. So we will need a 4 millimeter, I guess it's called an Allen key, hex key, I like to call it as well. We have the 2 bolts here. So what you want to do first is make sure that you stick the screws through the, what is that, a PU liner? I'm not even sure what kind of material it is. It's very nice stuff, the kind of stuff that you would find in a wetsuit basically. Very nice build. It's a separate, completely water resistant inside with a hard, let's check that out just, shall we? See if we can sort of dismantle this thing. Now I did pay for this bag with my own money. Got a little discount from a friendly bike shop here in the Netherlands. They're called Van Schijndel. They're located in Schravenzande in the south of Holland. First thing you want to do is just pierce the hole down there with the screw, because the fabric can get over that hole slightly. So there you go. Now what I like to do is install both screws in the bag first, because if you put one screw in and then you screw it down, it's going to be really difficult to find the next mounting hole. So I have it like this, and then I removed the two plugs that I had with the bike, rubber grommets. So take the Allen key, stick it in the furthest screw hole, just to make it easy for myself. So I have it finger tight now, closing it up. There we go. Now let's remove some of the junk so you can get a nice clean look at the result. So that's what it looks like. Now my phone is pretty small. It's an iPhone SE, the first SE. But of course, as you can see, it will fit easily into this pouch. And I'm sure that you can get a regular iPhone in there as well. And if I combine this top tube bag, which coincidentally is also, the same width as the top tube of the bike. You want to make sure that you don't clip it with your knees when you're out of the saddle, stuff like that. So we definitely didn't want to make it wider than the bike itself. And when you combine it with another tiny saddlebag right there, I think you have a very discreet and still very usable setup to expand your storage on the bike when going for a very, very long ride. I think the retail price is around 50 to 60 euros or dollars. So yeah, it's not the cheapest bag, but it fits perfectly with your bike. There's no straps going around the top tube or anything like that. We wanted a super clean design. That's really part of the industrial design aesthetic and BMC family. So yeah, pretty proud with how it turned out, and I hope you'll agree with me. It looks really well on the bike. Yeah, so that's it, I guess. Again, part number, I will list it in the description below, and you can go check it out for yourself.